Saturday afternoon, almost evening actually. Today was contest surf day with the Groms, and I find myself on the beach to surf one more time, or actually to watch my daughter surf. I'm at the hotel a lot lately. It's getting busy, you guys. The hotel is definitely getting busy. And the other day there comes this lady, she's checking in, and it was kind of neat and heartfelt. She was all choked up. Timeshare owner, been coming to Hawaii for years, and her having to drive through burnt town Lahaina, she was all choked up. And she's like, oh my God, it's so sad. She was really touched and felt sad by it, and I was touched by her empathy. So the tourists see and feel our pain, and that's good. So the hotel right now, we also have an angel tree going. People are buying toys. There is a wish list for kids. That's really nice as the Christmas season approaches so quickly. Sunday and Monday consumed with some surf, some work. The grid up here, the framework looks good. I have some problematics there. There are some problem zones, which is really a bummer, because back in the corner here is super hard to get all the way up there, and those length purlings, they have overlap there, and I can't put 2x4s in it up there. So I'm gonna need a creative mind on how we're gonna frame that out, and tomorrow another creative mind, gonna frame out the pukas up here, the skylight. Gonna frame out the skylight because I want to keep that open. In the meanwhile, it's super busy at the hotel. And yeah, the hotel is still like the hotel occupancy. Like I'm in a timeshare and occupancy is at 95%. So those timeshare people are all coming back, but the hotel people are not coming back. So that's a little bit of a problem. The hotels that have openings now are not filling back up, and that is not good for our economy here. At the hotel that I work at, the timeshare, the restaurant is having problems finding cooks. No cooks to be found, and so they only have 5 days a week food service, and they're only open in the reduced hours because you can't find people to cook. So here we have it already. We have an effect on our economy here with this fire, with people leaving, labor shortage of tourists to support an occupancy. So this is all, the longer this drags on, the more problematic this is gonna get. And that's what I mean. That's this gentrification thing where people are leaving the island, they're moving off, and other people are coming in. And I'm a little bit worried we're gonna lose the heart and soul here of Lahaina. I don't need to live in another California. We want aloha, local kind, we want Hawaiian, we want all the diversity that Hawaii has, all the different cultures. We're gonna keep an eye on that, but for now, construction, and hopefully by the end of this video, we will show you guys a covered insulated ceiling. But today is only Monday. Wow, what a busy day. I almost forgot to tell you guys what was going on today, and huge day, from sweating bullets at the shop, mounting more 2x4s and working some detail framework out. I came home, answered emails, working on the stand-up magazine, getting ready for the boat show. That's going to be a big one. And then running straight to the hotel and working till almost midnight. And it's busy and people are grumpy when they're not getting the right room. And I'm thinking sometimes, you know, should I just tell them, like, you know, the person that you are talking to or that you're yelling at, you know, they might have lost everything and you're yelling at them because you don't enjoy exactly the view that you thought you're entitled of. And you're yelling at somebody that has potentially lost everything. So why don't you show some empathy there rather than moping on your luxury problems? And tomorrow is going to be step and repeat. I feel like we're starting to get somewhere. I got the plastic up, the frames are up 95% besides my problem area, and we carried up a shit ton of R30 insulation and drywall, and it's going to be busy, but hopefully soon we can present you guys an insulated ceiling and actually make a stand-up foil video again. I haven't done a stand-up foil video in a while, and it's time for something, and the year is approaching, so I think we can do a world ranking SUP overview and discuss who is really the stand-up world champion amongst all those different races and world championships. But for now, I want to present you guys in the next video with that stuff up already. Back at the job site, throwing up R30 insulation material, but the story of the day is actually the hotel yesterday. I got this lady at the front desk working for a consulting company that consults with the county of Maui on debris removal volume estimate. So I thought this was really interesting, and we were talking, and I always get 1,000 questions, love to chit chat with people, and they're telling me how they're estimating the amount of debris that is being removed per property based on truckloads and percentages on the truckloads. And I'm like, wow, how'd you get into this? You know, we were talking, and she's like, well, you know, I'm from Louisiana. And I'm like, wow, you know, like us here, I feel like once we're through this, we all gonna be a little bit of disaster relief consultants. And she's like, yeah, that's how I got into it a little bit. I'm from Louisiana, hurricanes and all of that. I'm like, wow, you know, you suffered a loss like this yourself. I'm sorry for you. And so we're talking, and one main takeaway that actually she said, like, you know, this is actually considerably a small area. And I'm like, really? Wow, 2,500 homes, properties. I guess the Paradise Fire was 32, but she's like, you know, hurricanes can be 100-mile wide. I'm like, wow, yeah, the area of destruction there. So she felt like this was a considerably small area. And I'm like, wow, well, you're saying that, you know, it's kind of hard for people to hear this. And she's like, no, that's not how I meant it. It's just, you know, fires are just such a different animal than like hurricanes or tornadoes. So this island is teeming with people that are one or the other way involved with the cleanup and the rebuild. So, and they stay at our hotels. And that is very interesting. Whenever I run into a person like this, always asking 1,000 questions about what's going on, because staying involved is for me very, very important. Wow, this is a gnarly busy week. Friday, and we're still cutting. R30s mounting. The surf is firing. We got a cold front, lots of wind. There's so much going on today. But this R30 needs to go up because I think Jeff, my drywall guy, is gonna swing by today, and then hopefully, maybe in the next video. We might have it. We might have it done. Earth swell is in full progress. I think it's going to be an ocean weekend again. We are definitely having a good winter here as far as waves concerns. No complaints. It's blowing a little bit out of the wrong direction. Hopefully we can make a wing foil video soon again, or a foil video, or a sub video. End of the year. Who are going to be the fastest and the #1 most valuable suppers this year? We're going to come out with a video on that pretty soon.